The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the WCW Wednesday Nitro. I'm your fam, the Midwest King, RC, and what a show we got for you guys here tonight. 4 championships is set to be defended here tonight. So without further ado, 2 #1 contender matches that will be up for grabs. We're going to hear from MJF as he is looking to call out the Icon Sting. Lita will be in action as well ahead of her ECW Women's Championship Open Challenge that will be taking place on ECW. And also, Terrance is here tonight issuing an open challenge for his World Heavyweight title. We also have a grudge match for the WCW Television Championship. Goldberg, Hollywood Hogan, Bloodline rules. And we're kicking it off to crown a new WCW Cruiserweight champion.
That's Mr. Perfect, U.S. champ, 2-time intercontinental champion, multi-time tag team champion. Oh, yeah.
This is the 6-man gauntlet match. We know the Great Muta, Mr. Perfect, Will Ospreay, and Billy Kidman, the 4 superstars that is announced for this match. But Eric Bischoff said there is 2 new superstars. One is making a return after the contract did expire after WrestleMania. He was able to sign him over from this superstar was originally on Friday Night SmackDown. His contract expired. He will be a part of this 6-man gauntlet match, and we're going to find out who that superstar is. But right now, we got the Great Muta with the shiny wizard out of the gate and trying to end this match for Mr. Perfect quick, and Mr. Perfect kicked out at 2.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. We know what Mr. Perfect's thinking here. Muta looks to capitalize after the reversal.
Something's coming.
Punch right to the face. Gauntlet matches are always pretty unpredictable. What is the best way to prepare?
He's working that leg.
You cannot get ahead of yourself in this kind of situation. And what's this? Muta goes for a submission.
And Muta got that STF locked in and with an elbow counter. There's a nice counter by the Great Muta. He is on. Oh, what a counter. Mr. Perfect. I was going to say a couple steps ahead of Mr. Perfect, but Perfect with a nice counter now. Oh, no. On the ropes. Side headlock locked in. Nice little right hand by the Great Muta, going for a chop from the top. And a moonsault. And only moments away from my next competitor in this match. And a great Muta going for the cover. Eliminated. Mr. Perfect. And Will Ospreay is our next competitor. What a nice turn of events that's taking place in this match. Muta got the vice grip on the shoulders. And there's a springboard chop. Well, Ospreay bringing a table. These men are jockeying position. Everybody except for Mr. Perfect has a good opportunity, a good chance to walk out of this match. The WCW Cruiserweight champion. This is our first of 4 title matches, and that might be it. And a great Muta kicks out at 2. But these superstars will be the newly Cruiserweight champion, and Billy Kidman is coming up next. And what a corkscrew plancha. And action is taken to the floor. What's going on, fam? Oh, the thumbtacks. And a great Muta. And now Billy Kidman, Will Ospreay. James Money, what's going on, fam? Some Diddy stuff. Missed the super kick. Inverted suplex. Billy Kidman rolling neck snap, no one home. There's that super kick and one in the back of the neck. And that deadlift German suplex as we wait.
This gauntlet is continuing, and take a look at who's joining the festivities now.
And who it is? Who is it? It's Cesaro. We haven't seen him in quite some time, a couple years now. And we see the return of the Swiss Cyborg. And the twisted cutter by Will Ospreay. Oh no. He was looking for a powerbomb. Will Ospreay smartly able to counter. Cesaro looking for a powerbomb. Got him on the shoulders. Street, hood, gothic, or country. I guess hood, gothic will work. And Will Ospreay and Billy Kidman back to what they was just doing before Cesaro came out. Back to the one-on-one. And there's a super kick as Cesaro was firing up the crowd. And the final competitor in this match. I'm trying to go for that Blade Runner. Oh, what a boot. And that boot might have Billy Kidman seeing red. And it is Mystico. Mystico, this former SmackDown superstar. Oh, man, no one home for Cesaro. Jawbreaker by Mystico. Mystico and Will Ospreay. Ospreay got him for the powerbomb. Counter to a sunset flip. Shooting star press. 1, 2, and a counter. 1. And Billy Kidman with a splash. And this, oh man, Will Ospreay. Just spoil of that. And that Hurricane Rana. Insecurity by Mystical. Well, Ospreay actually connect with that close. I missed that part. And now Mystical. Oh, what a powerbomb by Cesaro. Mystical able to kick out Cesaro. Drop kick by Billy Kidman. Tossing them out. Will Ospreay want to fly. And he crashed, he burned as Mystical with the Hurricane Rana on Billy Kidman, but Billy Kidman with the kick up. Cesaro got that bag of thumbtacks. Mystical made him drop it. What a drop kick. And now Billy Kidman turning his attention. Oh! Oh, man. And now missed the kick. Cesaro. Oh, there's the elbow, the running elbow to the face. to Billy Kidman, and he kicks out at 2. What a match. And there's the super kick. And there's the Tiger suplex. Will Ospreay going for the roll up. 1, 2, and a kick out. And man, what a match. And what an elimination. That would have been. There's the knee right on Billy Kidman. What an opener. What a way to start WCW here. And Will Ospreay targeting Mystico. Powerbomb. That drop kick by Billy Kidman and Will Ospreay. And a sit-down mat slam. And Billy Kidman trying to take out all his opponents, but there's the counter. I was going to say Cesaro is going to get the upper hand. Billy Kidman has taken control of this match. This is now a fatal 4-way. And a shooting star press. 1, 2, and a kick out. Billy Kidman cannot believe it.
How randy was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Eric Rana through the tax. Drop kick. And now Mystico with the Fujiwara armbar on Will Ospreay. Will this be an elimination? And Mystico got his move interrupted by Cesaro. The drama in his matches. Oh, snaps. That's the cover. Billy Kidman has been eliminated. Now we're down to 3. Brainbuster. And Mystico trying to go for that scoop slam on Cesaro. Cesaro missed the clothesline. And now some double teaming on Cesaro. The double flapjack. And now Will Ospreay with the powerbomb. And the Styles Clash. And the impact on that. Delivered with force by Cesaro. And Cesaro is just taunting away on his opponents. And Will Ospreay. Wait a minute. All 3 are trying to get their hands on each other. And there's the reverse powerbomb in the corner. Face first, and now Mystical. Super kick. And there's the moonsault. Cesaro smartly rolling out the ring, letting it be a one-on-one. And a hurricanrana through the tats. And an arm drag. These superstars definitely leaving their mark in this match. Oh, and a crossbody, no one there for Mystical. And there's the super kick. Tiger suplex. And a tornado kick. Or the cyclone kick by Will Ospreay. And no one there for Will Ospreay, but Cesaro. Oh, what a counter. He was looking for the UFO. Couldn't quite go for it, and there's a clothesline. And now Cesaro dragging the lifeless body. Looking for the swing. And Will Ospreay had it well scouted. Guess he was playing possum, and there's the twisted cutter through the thumbtacks. Cesaro laid out. He could have been another elimination, but there are like some personal issues between these two superstars. Insecurity.
These competitors might not have another match like this in their careers. Every second of this has been must-see.
This has turned into a dream match.
Cesaro with the sharpshooter. He tapped out outside, but he got it happen inside the ring. And Mystical getting back in the ring, and so is Will Ospreay. And a Hurricane Rana. Oh, and a boot to the face. And Cesaro goes for the cover on Ospreay. And there's the elimination. They threw that. He ain't really landing on thumbtacks, but okay. And there's a scoop slam.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Grabbing another bag of thumbtacks. And Cesaro, I don't think he's gonna. Wait a minute, there's a counter. I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna let it go.
He's in his grasp.
And there's a counter. Cesaro got him up on the shoulders. And there's the cover. And Cesaro is the new WCW Cruiserweight champion. What a match. These 6 men did everything they could. Well, I think they definitely delivered here tonight.
WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Cesaro.
What a way to survive the Gauntlet. Elimination matches are absolutely a cruel mistress, but they certainly...
And we're 3 weeks away from the draft.
This is a woman with a mission.
The following is a fatal 4-way match. Making her way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, Tessa Blanchard.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of
Well,
WWE.
Tessa Blanchard.
Part of one of the most anticipated matches ever.
Technical difficulties on the pyro.
Steals the show on many occasions, and I think that she's planning on doing it again here.
Tessa Blanchard, former WCW Women's Champion, one of the longest reigning in season 4.
Superstar.
Looking to reclaim that title back once again, but she have to go through
First, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
these 3 superstars.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
We got Britt Baker, Tessa Blanchard. They do not know who the other 2 superstars will be until they come out.
Just look at the determination in her eyes. She is
I don't have any knowledge of these 2 superstars and their personal careers in real life or in this game. But nonetheless, they're looking to be interesting superstars.
and from Dominican Republic, Nikki Blackhart.
Nikki Blackhart, a new signing
to see what's in store for
in WCW. And some say she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Actually, in real life, she actually signed with WWE, as I heard. I don't know how true that is.
she's more than ready for this.
But if she did, that'd be kind of dope. What's going on, fam? So we got Nikki Blackhart, the new addition on WCW. And this superstar. Wait a minute. Sasha Banks. She was on SmackDown. And now she is here on WCW.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sarah Banks.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
Well, this is quite a surprise here on Nitro, ladies and gentlemen. Their former SmackDown superstar, Sasha Banks, has now officially signed with WCW.
She knows this is a must-win match for her.
All right, episode. Appreciate you coming through to the channel, fam. You know, we still, you know, we're going to be here regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you taking the time out your busy day, your productive day, and come hang out with us. And Sasha Banks going right after Britt Baker. Nikki Blackhart going for the roll-up on Tessa Blanchard. One fall to the finish, and these women going to have to keep their heads on a swivel. Sasha Banks, Britt Baker. Springboard. There's the Hurricane Rana. And there's an STL to Tessa Blanchard. Couple of elbows to Blackheart. Counter by Blackheart in a foreign shot. And now Tessa Blanchard laid out Britt Baker and the disrespect behind it. Meanwhile, inside the ring. Yes, ooh. What a drug kick. And Blackheart with the belly to belly. Pure domination. And now Sasha Banks got Tessa Blanchard on the ground. Going right into the steel barricade, the steel guardrail. All right. Oh, what a clothesline by Blackheart. What is this? A nice back suplex by Britt Baker. 2, and only a 2 count. Oh man, and there's a nice counter roll up. Shoulder breaker. Blanchard going to the top. Should be a toss back in the ring. No one there. So he's looking for the elbow. What a German by Nikki Blackheart. Belly to belly. And a neck breaker. Super kick in the back. Britt Baker says she want to become champion. As Natalya gotta be watching this match very closely. All 4 of these women are jockeying for position. This is a new season, new era of Nitro. On Wednesday nights, oh, what a chop block by Sasha Banks. And a leg drop. Britt Baker. Going to that middle rope. Nikki Blackhart showing off her muscles. And Britt Baker took too long, got caught by Sasha Banks before Nikki Blackhart got her up. There's an airplane spin by Tessa Blanchard. Oh! Power bomb backbreaker. Baker with that clothesline. Looking for the lockjaw, but Sasha Banks had it well scouted. What a clothesline. Almost trying to take her head off. And she tried to do the same to Nikki Blackhart too. She countered into her STO. And now we got Blanchard with the schoolboy power bomb. And now we back to Blanchard and Baker. What a cutter. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Britt Baker is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Britt Baker.
Finale to this intense fatal four-way match. Getting the best of these three women was an incredible test.
What a match.
Flying colors.
And now we're going to switch gears.
Well, looks like he's got something to say.
The crowd is buzzing about what he has to say about the champ.
I had made a mistake. I crowned him the champion, but Sting actually beat him in the last episode of WCW Season 4. And now MJF is looking for a rematch. This is the whole reason why. And Sting is going to answer the call.
And the champ got his wish. Time for him to let him know how things are gonna be in his reign.
That could be how this goes, or he could be in for a rude awakening.
MJF says he made excuses. He wants another title shot. And he wants it right here, right now. He accept the challenge.
His answer is going down.
He get his rematch next week here in WCW.
It's the Hart Foundation.
The following contest
British
is a
Bulldog Jim the Anvil Neidhart is competing in this triple threat tag team match.
41 pounds. Jim Neidhart.
And the winner of this triple threat tag team match will meet the winner of next week's triple threat tag team match to crown the new WCW tag team champions.
All different styles working perfectly together. That's family, man.
And Booker T said he wanted to be a part of the action. So we got the Steiner brothers.
And at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick Steiner and Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, the Steiner Brothers.
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good.
The Steiners felt like they got robbed last year. And they are looking to right those wrongs here tonight. And now Harlem Heat. What a surprise here tonight.
Just listen to the WWE Universe. They're absolutely amped for this match.
This is quite a surprise. Booker T brother Stevie Ray. The Harlem Heat. One fall to the finish. Tornado style and these. So they're going for the cover on Stevie Ray. Oh, that was Jim Anvil. Steiner going after the British Bulldog arm. Stevie Ray knocked outside. Clothesline missed. As now Booker T is looking for the floating over DDT before Jimmy Anvil got involved. Down right in that corner. Rick Steiner to the top. Changed his mind. Jimmy Anvil. Booker T. And now British Bulldog. Oh, got countered by Rick Steiner. Right in STO. That's all three teams. Want to start off with a clean slate this season. And there's a power slam. Steiner, Booker T. Oh, what a counter. And now Scott Steiner beating down Booker T. Electric chair drop to Stevie Ray by the British Bulldog, who got distracted by Scott Steiner, who delivers a atomic drop. Stevie Ray tossing him aside. Scott Steiner breaking up the count. Running DDT. And this is a hellacious triple threat tag team match. And there's a counter. Stevie Ray having a hard time getting out the box right now, fam. Meanwhile, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, British Bulldog, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and even an occasionally Booker T has some type of offense, but right now, look, the Harlem Heat don't have any offense going on. Oh, and a miscommunication shot. And the Hart Foundation and the Steiners. Halfway off to a clash of their own. Triple threats. Knee to the gut by Anvil. Going for the cover on Rick Steiner. One. And Rick Steiner able to kick out. And Stevie Ray is just not doing as good as he was hoping for. Especially they returned back to WCW after being away for so long. Steiner out of the equation. Hey, if they do that, the only way they're gonna do that is if they do the Rey Mysterio angle between him and Gunter, and he kills his career. Now Stevie Ray developing some offense, but there's the hip toss by the British Bulldog. And Booker T able to what a boot. That Falcon Arrow by Stevie Ray. And now the Harlem Heat. Oh, was in control until Scott Steiner dropping the Bulldog. And the Steiners. There's that rolling neck snap to Jinder Anvil Neidhart. Scott Steiner, Booker T. Is that the bookend? The bookend. As he goes for the cover. And British Bulldog make the save. And a Harlem side kick to the British Bulldog. He was looking for the scissor kick. And Booker T able to connect with the scissors kick. But Scott Steiner is back on his feet, going for the roll up. Stevie Ray right there, and he just got clocked by Rick Steiner. And the Steiners is back in control. The Steiners up on the ropes. What is going on? The double axe handle. Double. Oh, it was only a double. And a spike pile driver. Oh, and one for Booker T. But wait a minute. Booker T able to counter. 1, 2, and a kick out. And the pace of the match definitely has picked up. As the fans are definitely involved. That arm wrench. And there's another power bomb. Counter. Try to drop the elbow. And nobody can't touch Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Hey, I don't understand that either, fam. He'll be alright, though. Think about Bayley. She was off of the card last year. She wanted to be on there. This is her year to get on. So, I mean, Gunter can miss one. If not, just make the card longer then. You got 2 days. Won't y'all lighten up y'all kickoff shows and post shows and going over the same thing over and over. Won't y'all minimize that? Add more matches on the card. That always will work. That's how you get more people on the card. You don't want to. I get it. You don't want to run a big late show. But shoot. Ever since y'all doing 2 days, man, it's like y'all don't give us enough anyway. And there was a breakup by Rick Steiner, countered by Scott Steiner. And Steiner with the spike power driver.
What's he concocting? Scoop slam sets things up. Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next. Booker's attack gets reversed. Eyes all fixed, looking to victimize his target.
There's Bulldog, who was able to successfully get his running power slam. But he got up. He didn't sell it. And that's the face plant. The bookend. 1, 2.
This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these
That pump. That power bomb by Scott Steiner. Power slam by Booker T. Brandon Danger in the building. What's going on, Phil? Man, what a triple threat tag team match to crown they new tag team champions. We got 2 triple threat tag team matches. Next week, we got the Young Bucks in action against the other 2 teams. And the Harlem Heat picks up the win. I'm just streaming before class, fam. Man, what a match.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the WCW United States Championship.
Hey, I'm still learning a little bit of stuff that they doing for this like universe mode. So like we just switch arenas.
Here we go, guys. The championship is on the line here in this one. And I'll tell you, Cole, the champion has never looked more dominant than right here, right now.
And 702 is set to defend his WCW United States title.
Social media is obviously buzzing about him defending his title here tonight. Hopefully, he's tuned out all the chatter and just focuses on the task at hand.
Hey, dude.
Big opportunity here. Who's going to answer this open title challenge? Oh, yeah. A great challenger for the title.
And wait a minute.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champion
Sean O'Hare.
Jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
I don't know. It could be his dad. I feel like it could be his dad. It could be
This title match already
Kevin
trending on
Owens.
social media. The challenger knows he has a good chance of becoming champion tonight.
Ric Flair, or even a Rock. Oh man, I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you, fam. I don't even know. Yeah, I like this little second arena though. It's more clean. And if it wasn't nobody, hey, I would get it though. If you think about it, that is a nice little metaphor right there. If for those who don't really know, if he ain't talking to nobody, he really talking to the voices in his head.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 252 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the ECW.
Oh yeah, like last year with The Rock. Yeah, that would be kind of clean too though.
With this championship title in play, you can expect this match to be something special. You're not rewarded in WWE for sitting back and waiting. This superstar did things on their own terms, and that's
It looks like they're gonna lock up
determination.
Sean O'Hare back in action after so many years.
That same effort. It'll be close contact. Making a statement with that show. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
And there's a knee to the face.
Extreme amounts of pain right now.
Call him in a headlock, inverted DDT. Double foot stomp, no one home but a spear. As Sean O'Hare looking to claim the WCW United States title here tonight. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon Danger. He definitely needs to win. Like, because if he taking the path like John Cena from last year, he gotta win. Plus, that put him like literally like 2 behind John Cena. And if you ask me, I think he need to be at least 1 behind John Cena. And there's the backstabber. And it's actually quite a surprise to get 1/2 of the world ECW Tag Team Champion and the WWE Champion here tonight on Nitro. Yeah, he is. He been chasing him their whole career. I feel like he needs to be 16 before he retire. Like, he needs, that's a need. I think he said something about WWE going soft. It ain't like how it used to be or something like that. I didn't really catch what he was saying. I seen the video. It said WWE going soft, but it had Brock Lesnar picture on there. So I was like, oh, he must have said that they going soft, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? You can pull the curtain. I mean, I pulled the curtain back like a whole lot. First off, and secondly, I feel like y'all don't. This week of wrestling so far, especially Monday Night Raw, it really felt like an Attitude Era type of vibe. And if you want to bring that type of stuff, then you got to take chances. You got to take risks.
Looking to muscle up the competition here. It's a long way down.
Was it on SmackDown when he did that one-handed RKO?
Someone just threw their plan out the window.
Ooh, and that was an insecurity by 702. Sean O'Hare having a difficult time in this match. Oh, yeah. I did see that. That was a kind of crazy RKO.
Able to fight off the penitence, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, his kids. That's a counter by 702. And this is our second of 4 championship matches we got scheduled for tonight.
Taking things to the outside, but gotta make
Oh,
sure
he did.
the officials count. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
I don't know. I think Roman gonna win. I'd be surprised if he don't. Like, I would be shocked if he don't win.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Sean O'Hare might not be able to make the count at 702. Hey, we already getting that Thunderdome Roman Reigns. We got that Thunderdome Jey Uso. Get him! Hey, Joe, get him! You say you won't be surprised if he lose? Shit. And that's the stomp miss. Sean O'Hare, one step ahead of 702, trying to go for the power slam. And that might be it for 702, and then kicks out. And a swanton miss, knees up. And a judo DDT. 1, 2, and a kick out.
I think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Facts.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
That's a snake eyes. Yeah, I thought about that too. Oh, and a counter. Sean O'Hare looking for it again. Another swanton. 1, 2.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
702.
The lengths these superstars would go to steal the show tonight.
Oh, there's the counter. He is in for a fight here tonight. And a power bomb. The multiple power bombs. Down the multiple stumps to the body parts. 1, 2, and a kick out.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
702 sizing them up. And there's the stump. And the 1, 2, 3, and 702 retains his championship. Damn, I forgot to put the whole match poll up. Why nobody tell me? That's all right. I got you on the next one. All right, here go the next one. And what a match. Sean O'Hare is back here on WCW, but he delivers a fight to 702. But the blackout did exactly what it does to every superstar that falls victim to it.
Here is your winner.
Blacks them out.
WCW United States Champion, the Savage 702.
Good job by our champion, holding on to that title.
We're going to see Terrance a little bit later on tonight in the main event. And the ECW
To get extreme.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
well, the ECW Women's Champion
North Carolina.
is here tonight.
WCW World Women's Champion, Lita.
Is always ready to show the world what it means to get extreme.
Her legacy of pushing the envelope is something many have challenged and all have failed to meet.
Interesting showdown between these two.
And her host from Denver, Colorado, Eve
As Torres is looking to try to get some type of championship around her waist. She said she has her eyes set on the ECW Women's Champion that Lita is holding.
She'll be in rare company amongst the top names in the women's division.
He also mentioned that if she ever issued an open challenge, she will be the one that accepts that challenge. That's that victory roll face buster.
The game plan in this match is simple. Go big or go home. There isn't a risk in this business that Lita isn't willing to take. And tonight should be no different.
Yeah, for better or worse, Lita's all about the thrill of the extreme.
Waist lock locked in by Torres. Side headlock. Switching positions. Trying to keep Lita well grounded, a high flying superstar. That knee right in that face.
He's not messing around in the ring.
And that monkey flip.
It wasn't the higher distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Towards that arm. What a response. Torres was scouted there.
Look like Lita with a face buster.
Rising to her feet, but she's going to
Lita's
something fierce. Even the count.
oh, that's the counter by Eve. Kind of back and forth. And a clothesline.
She's got the shoulders down.
Lita took the title from Carmella months ago. Oh, and that is a nice European uppercut and another wheelbarrow face buster.
Back into the ring she goes.
Big lockup. Escapes. And establishes a big stop. Staying attached. She moves nicely into a tight headlock.
High headlock locked in. Lita did say she would take on all comers. She is a fighting champion.
Face, meet, knee. You can sense the bad intentions here.
Oh, there's a response against Eve. Picked up. Beautiful spin-out powerbomb. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. Gets driven into the corner.
Like, Torres is not trying to have that. She's not trying to have Lita to one-up her. And that exactly is what's going on here tonight. Lita is definitely one-upping Torres. And that's a drop kick. Like Lita has slowed the pace down for Torres. Eve able to fight back, but and there's the clothesline. And that's calf kick. A win tonight over the ECW Women's Champion could put Torres in position. Oh, and the referee goes down as well.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Delivered into the barricade. And for a power slam
And now these two women are just going to brawl outside. Referee is down. So he's bouncing off the ring post. It is not looking good for Eve Torres right now.
And Lita spent enough time outside getting back into the ring here.
Needing to shake off the cobwebs looks like a tall task.
Lita changed her mind.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Bringing a fight to Eve Torres.
Great sports entertainment rivalries. Way to put the cart before the horse, Cole. Sure there's potential here. They always did.
Lita standing on that steel barricade. And there's a moonsault.
Going all out, not turning back, not giving a damn about any caution.
Throwing caution in the wind.
Back into the ring, under the ropes. And again, Lita goes out. Torres finds an opening. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Like Eve Torres want to think about what she's doing right now. Trying to come up with a game plan, a strategy to try to take down Lita. Lita's standing her grounds in the ring, and there's a shoulder tackle. Or a shoulder breaker in the middle of the ring. Only a 1 count, and now Lita.
This quickly definitely sends a pretty serious message. Eve getting out of harm's way.
It's the drop kick. Counter by Eve. Jawbreaker by Eve as well.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. Taking flight.
There's that moonsault.
Now Eve needs to end this.
Can she capitalize? Can she go for the win? I appreciate the subscribe, fam.
One of your opponent's best shots. She's a brave woman.
The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away.
And now these two women are just going back and forth. Who will get the upper hand at the end?
Neither competitor is backing down.
And Eve Torres, what a clothesline. A single leg drop kick.
She's got that laser focus now. Looking to put her competition.
And there's the springboard moonsault.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Oh, she was ready with the count.
And she, oh man, right into the steel guardrail. And there's a single leg drop kick.
Oh dear, taking a page out of the Michael Cole playbook. A twerk and a moonsault. Eve Torres.
A twerk and moonsault by Eve Torres. And she want to end this match in the ring. Get in at the count of 8, and she goes for the cover, shoulders down. And Eve Torres is frustrating. You can see it all in her body language. As Lita, small package roll up. 1. Oh man, what an upset that could have been. And now Lita with the moonsault. And she goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
So much for that being the finishing blow. What is it going to take to keep this superstar down?
Both hitting their biggest moves on each other, but couldn't get the job done. And now Lita. Hurricanrana. And she has slowing her pace. And she going for it one more time. And there's the move. The news has got up by Torres.
Situating her in the ring corner right here. Retaliating with a strong elbow. And look at this. She was hit with so much.
Nice counter. And there's the inverted DDT by Lita. These women are definitely in a fight. And Lita with the twist of fate. 1, 2. That's the counter by Torres. And now Eve gonna try for her own moonsault. And she connects. Will it be enough to put away the champ? And she goes for the cover. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out. Torres swinging neck breaker. And there's the 1, 2, and Lita still kicks out. And you can tell Eve is ready to put this match to rest. What a splash. Going for a power bomb. Walking her over across the ring. And there's the reverse power bomb. Lita's already bleeding. They is going through a grueling match. And Lita with a third moonsault. Going for the cover. It's third time the charm. And only a 2 count.
And we know Lita won't give up so easily. If anything, she'll be encouraged by how close she came.
And a sidewalk slam. Fireman's carry submission, reversal.
And she wisely heads back to the ring. This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
And Torres gonna take this count out win. Actually laugh at the ECW Women's Champion.
Great. I'm sure she just can't wait to gloat.
And she showed the world that she can beat.
Just no mercy being shown here.
A win is a win for Torres.
Well, she's obviously not going to be finishing that thought. Yeah, Corey, this doesn't look good. Seems like someone's
And
going to
Lita.
bunch of sour grapes. Not sure what's caused all this. Seems kind
Oh
of
man, the Extreme Rule.
Speaking her truth.
And we've got an official date for this rematch. But who knows if that'll be the final chapter.
Okay. They gonna run it back. That's good to know.
He is known as the Hitman, the excellence of execution. He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta.
Well, still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg, Hollywood Hogan, WCW Championship, Bloodline rules. And we also have Terrance defending the WCW Heavyweight Championship in an open challenge match. Who will accept the challenge? We will find out in our main event. That is still to come. But right now, the Hitman Hart is in action. Against Scott Hall.
One of the coolest and most confident competitors ever.
And his opponent, representing the NWO from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Scott Hall, an uncanny ability to get under your skin, a master of mind games. He skyrocketed to success in WWE and then invaded the main event of WCW. You gotta fire your best shot if you're gonna take down the Hitman, Bret Hart. You better bring your entire arsenal. Maybe borrow somebody else's.
So we got Scott Hall. We got Britt the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hitman Hart has been looking forward to this match.
Talk about no fun. No shenanigans. Just being the best there is at what he does.
Scott Hall thinking of an elbow drop.
Aerial elbow drop.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
And so far, Bret Hart
And a big hook to the
having a
face.
difficult time getting into this match. Scott Hall
Toying with his opponent a little bit.
is dominating. Well, there's a counter.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him.
Oh, there's the crossbody.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Oh, looking to lock it in. Escape and a takedown. Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming.
And now that he's got
No disqualifications in this match in the steel chair.
And you know this thing could
And a DDT on the chair.
talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel.
Crossbody on the chair.
recklessly hurled through the
And now, wait a minute. There's a counter by Bret Hart.
Wants to finish this.
From the top, hammer strike.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. There's Hangman Adam Page.
Nothing the referee can do.
And there's a clothesline.
This is what happens when you can't control your emotions.
And there's the backbreaker. Adam Page is unleashing some strikes on Bret the Hitman Hart, but we don't know why. I don't know why he did exactly what he did. And there's Scott Hall.
Before the horse colt. Sure, there's potential here. There always is. But they're not exactly having to be ripped apart from each other.
Trying to go for the pin.
He turns it around on Hall.
Hart absolutely not backing down.
That clothesline.
Get weighed and measured.
And he exits the ring. Better watch the count.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here.
Fights back.
So far, Bret Hart. That's the clothesline.
Of their opponent's repertoire.
Scott Hall hanging him on the ropes. Going for the cover. That's Hall trying to end this match quickly as possible. Coming up next, we got Hogan Bloodline Rules match.
Kendo stick. He counters with a great reversal.
Just trying to provoke them with that weapon.
And we have a pin attempt.
And now Hart going for the cover. One.
Stick out quickly. Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up. And an inverted atomic drop. And that was definitely an antagonistic shot at the
Working
bad
that
guy
arm.
there.
Horn shot.
Ring IQ proves once again to be on a whole other level.
Hall looking for that fall away slam counter.
Impressive awareness from him. These guys had each other scouted from the start. Neither one of them making this an easy match.
This is a situation you
This is definitely not an easy bout between these two.
to the eyes. Desperate counter. Gets lifted into position. Right to the throat. From the middle rope.
And there's a
Splash. Complete
splash
scheme.
by Scott Hall.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Still kind of shocked at the Hangman Adam Page ambushing Bret Hart.
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
Nicely done. Managing to save themselves there. Brett gets out of the way in time.
And, oh, what a kendo stick shot by Bret Hart, and he just dominating him with that kendo stick. And Hart, Hitman with the power driver.
And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
1, 2.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. And Scott Hall able to reverse that.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
There's an atomic drop.
This is the kind of performance that takes to be goated.
It certainly puts you in the
Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep.
And the Hitman probably had a lot of questions. More questions than answers.
What's going on here?
Oh, God, expect the unexpected. Where are they?
And wait a minute.
From behind.
The NWO music. Oh, what a counter. First Adam Page, then an NWO. It's not a good night for the Hitman Hart. And hitting every turnbuckle on the way down. One.
It must sting a little bit to have a man who calls himself the excellence of execution kick out of your big move. I mean, clearly your execution wasn't as excellent. But Hall is not going to let that throw. Takedown. But it's down through into the vintage sharpshooter.
And that sharpshooter locked in.
Will this do it? Brett's got the sharpshooter locked in. Hart is leaning back far. What is Hart going to tap it with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute. What a counter.
And that flying foreign shot to the face.
Out of the ring again.
And that was sledgehammer shots to the face. Try to, oh no. Oh, the sledgehammer. Oh, the sledgehammer. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Brett, the Hitman Hart.
I have to imagine things might have been different had this been a fully fair fight, but tonight we only have this. I don't see how you can say the distraction factor didn't play a factor in this one, guys.
I know it's a tough loss, but
And what a turn of events it was.
The following is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under Bloodline rules and is for the WCW Television Championship.
From WWE's biggest hero to WCW's biggest villain. Look at this man doing the most ill-advised thing a superstar can do in WWE, heading into a Bloodline rules match. It's always a dangerous situation.
Well, Hollywood Hogan defeated. He won the television title in a fatal four-way match. The champion at that time was Brandon Danger. I can actually go to that Pacific. Eddie Guerrero, Hollywood Hogan, Vader, and Brandon Danger. And Hogan, he pinned Eddie Guerrero to become the new WCW Television Champion. But next week, here on WCW, Brandon Danger will be in the house as he is looking to call out Eddie Guerrero next week. Well, Goldberg.
One of the most intimidating entrances ever. The one and only Goldberg. Pure focus, pure intensity. It's always a dangerous situation.
Well, Goldberg said that Hollywood Hogan is next, and that's exactly what he means by that.
Of a lifetime to become champion.
And out of the gate, they are just trading blows against each other. Goldberg having the upper hand, looking for the jackhammer. Wait a minute, there's a counter.
Side headlock applies. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
That is just a crazy way to kick things off in this match, and there's a clothesline.
Perhaps one of the most chaotic situations you can find yourself in. You never know what'll happen in a bloodline match.
There's that elbow right to the face.
Big questions in the mind of these superstars, but you really just have to roll with the punches, both figuratively and literally. Just listen to the WWE Universe. A table is just what they wanted.
And that table coming into play, but nice counter by Goldberg. Looking for the full Nelson, where he gets counter as well. There's that Luther's press. Going for the cover. One. That vicious clothesline. Countered by Goldberg. And that side kick.
And he chooses to leave the ring. Is that? Yeah. It's a back. Not the thumbtacks. Just empty out that bag. Explain every single one of those tags.
And some of the thumbtacks fell out of the bag, but not all. And
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now.
and Hogan with the steel chair. Counter by Hogan. And a big forehand shot. That's big right hand by Hogan. Goldberg got him in the corner, but there's the boots in the face of Goldberg. Hogan able to counter. Billy Kidman. And there's the boot. And now Hogan is in a two-on-one disadvantage and no one home for the elbow, but a boot to the face for his troubles. And now they're raking the eyes. A headlock by Hogan. And they're going to watch his back. There's Billy Kidman. And Booker T. We're seeing Scott Hall moments ago take a power driver to the slip on the top of a sledgehammer. And now in the Calgary is here. Here's 6. And he just got rocked with a boot to the face. Hogan going for that leg drop. 6, the only one out there to help him. It's a 3-on-2. And then a leg block. Leg bar. The NXT was actually, what was it, a 7 out of the 10. It was alright. Wasn't a bad show. Johnny Gargano getting and Hogan dropping the big leg drop in the new inductee in the Hall of Fame, Sid. Got him up with the torture rack. Oh wait, that's Lex Luger. My bad, y'all. Sorry, wrong person. That's Lex Luger, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a double X handle. Oh, man. They took out Goldberg. And Goldberg. Well, here's Scott Hall making a beeline to the ring. Goldberg looking for the jackhammer. And he through the attacks. Through the attacks. And Kevin Nash here to make the save. What'd you think of it though? Hogan have not moved. Still sitting in the thumbtacks. Hogan choking out Goldberg. And Hogan trying to drop the leg drop. And a boot. And this could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out. don't know exactly what happened to Goldberg, because the action is spilling out. There's a backdrop by Hogan. And Hogan dropping the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Hollywood survived Goldberg.
Here are your winners, and still WCW Television Champions, Hollywood Hogan.
He has to be satisfied with himself.
What a win. What a win for Hollywood Hogan. Well, fam, it is time for our main event.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Those two titles adding a little swagger to his walk.
A man who knows what this business is all about. Champs and championship. He's got double the goal and double the pain right now.
Well, Terrance holding double championships, the WCW, the ECW. Last week he defeated Matt Cardona in the end season finale on ECW. And the only thing he also did that same week is defeat Triple H at WrestleMania. And recustomize the ECW.
This man, dead set on remaining at the top of the mountain, carrying those two titles. Who's gonna stop the double champ?
Now the question remains, who is going to accept his open challenge?
And look who's accepted the challenge.
And wait a minute, the chosen one, Dan Marshall, who has not been seen here in this universe in over 2 seasons. The last time we seen Dan Marshall was season 2. Hey, this is definitely a surprise. The chosen one is back.
He's taking down everyone in his path to reach this championship match. Now, he is mere moments from potentially winning that title.
Oh man, this is. Said it was mid. Yeah, it was kind of mid. You know what I'm saying? Dane Marshall. Marshall.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 269 pounds, the chosen one, Dan Marshall.
Yeah, I said it right. Dan Marshall. He is returning after a 2-year hiatus.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and the Action Champion, the Unpredictable Technical Violence Ace.
And Terrance, the current ECW and WCW champion.
Absolutely hell-bent on capturing the title.
Here we go. As they trade in blows right out the gate. And there's the fall-away slam.
To the end yet. Just got thrown around like a sack of do you know what?
Oh, jumping complete shot.
A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
Yeah, and he's just found a different level right now. Solid bits of deep.
Oh, and a boot to the face.
He could be looking for a submission here. Arm track.
And now there's that submission locked in. However, Terrance able to escape.
What's the mindset for a superstar who ends up answering an open challenge like
And those strikes he dishing out.
other than the chance to win gold? The entire WWE locker room understands that a championship open challenge is incredibly valuable to your career. Yes, you could become champion, but even in defeat, you can raise your profile amongst your peers. You can raise your profile amongst the WWE Universe. The whole WWE Universe could be talking about you tomorrow morning as a result of this match. Win, lose, or draw.
Oh yeah, he about to he gonna leave a statement. All three of them gonna fight each other and stand and deliver. That's what I'm predicting.
Body slam. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Terrance got something in mind. And Mr. Crossbody.
Carrying in a jeopardizing position here.
And what a main event this is.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
And Dan Marshall with the
Clean off.
that running blade, as they call it. Oh, and a nice line, clothesline.
Finds the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Vicious knee right in the face. Nah, he gonna do something about it though. I'm telling you, watch. And there's that Kinshasa. I said it all wrong. That Kinshasa. And there's the one.
Gets the shoulder up after one there. He's still
Terrance can't believe it. It's still not enough to put the chosen one down. Victory roll counter into a knee drop.
knee on the reversal. Crossface.
Terrance able to roll out of the way. And this is the chosen cutter. The chosen cutter. And will that be enough to put Terrance away? 2. And Terrance kicks out.
About to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these
What a match. And what a main event for the WCW Heavyweight Championship.
same after suffering a crash landing like that? Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Capped off with a big one. Oh, stop, stop, stop.
And that foreign shot.
Arm smash. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Stomps to the hand. The referee at the count of 5. Champion's advantage in this match. Dan Marshall has to pin or make Terrance submit inside the ring. We're saying one match ended a count out. Wondering if we were going to see another one the same way.
And he tosses it back in now.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Back and forth. Countered by Dan Marshall. Countered by Terrance and a big right hand. 1, 2, and a kick out.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
This could do it.
Got him up on his shoulders. There's the snake eyes.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach. With a savage clothesline.
Yeah, I could see them actually like
Serious harm.
being like some good allies towards each other. Oh, what a knee.
Those knees, all of them
And an exposed turnbuckle. And a couple back elbows.
for the title. And the glory.
Title up for grabs. 2.
The champ had it.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Heading to ringside now.
And a big senton.
Crushing impact. Look at this. Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomp to the hand.
And those stomps to the hand.
Now, he needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive. And he found an opening to fire back. That was the opening he needed, and he's got to keep his foot on the gas now. Looking to take it to the air now. From way up. Oh, went big and pays for it. The high risk just resulted in a big splat. Ooh, sorry, but he caught that head.
And a GTS.
Night. And now thrown back into the ring. Not targeting the arm. And he is
And now Terrance is slowing down the pace for Dan Marshall.
Juggernaut right now.
and a series of vicious stomps. He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
And there's the right hand.
Execution by the champion. And the cover.
1, 2, 3.
The champion retains.
Not really.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, the unpredictable, technical, violent Ace.
Well, Terrance, with a dominant, I wouldn't say a dominant performance, but a hard-fought victory. That is all the time we have for this episode, fam. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. You don't want to miss out on the next episode, which is ECW. With all of that being said, fam, I hope everybody have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.